Hello Gemini, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing your love and relationships reading for the time period of September 13th to the 19th, 2021. Please remember that this is a general reading. It is not a personal read. Take what's for you and leave the rest for whoever it's meant for. And check your sun, moon, and rising always for a clearer picture of your individual energies for the week. All right, let's see what we got here. Three of Swords in the reverse in your challenge. Very interesting. Somebody here definitely has had, I feel like a few heartbreaks. Three of Wands. What's benefiting you, though? That looks very promising. It seems as though, I think this has to do with something that either, I don't think it happened too long ago, but it's long enough where you're beginning to heal, but you're still having a hard time with it, with whatever this was that hurt your heart. Nine of Cups, message from Spirit. The Seven of Swords. The King of Wands. Whoa, and I've got the Six of Cups and the Fool jumped out here together. Okay, let me take a look at this, feel it out here. I feel like there's optimism about how your future is going to be and that it's going to be brighter. I feel like some of you have been through bad breakups or bad relationship issues. Maybe not even just love relationships, but it could be friendships, family as well. Things you've went through with them, betrayals possibly. I'm looking at with this Seven of Swords here. Some kind of a betrayal, running away with your heart, you know. This could be you leaving that situation as well. Taking the loss that you need, that you have to on a situation and proceeding with your future, which leads you into this Three of Wands, looking forward to the future, new beginnings, things coming in for you, looking forward to new loves, waiting for it, knowing that you deserve it and it is due you. This is what I feel on that. I feel like it feels like some kind of a heartbreak or heartache. Someone hurt you, maybe more than someone, someone. You picking up part of yourself that's left, the parts that is left, and whatever hurts, you're leaving them behind and moving on and looking to the future with this Three of Wands. Something coming in here positive. It's in your benefiting position. I feel like watch out here though. I feel like Six of Cups can represent in a love reading someone coming back in, someone trying to come back in. I'm feeling like don't be a fool. These cards popped out together. If you see someone coming back in from the past that hurt you, that may have even been the hurt here, made you lose some of yourself in the process, don't be the fool. This is what I feel like this is saying. Okay, you have the Nine of Cups. Definitely looking forward to your future, looking forward to more or better happiness than you've had before. I don't feel like you're closing down, even though you have this going on here in your challenge. I feel like it's something you're finally getting over, or you decided you were better, or you were worth more than to rot away worrying about someone who didn't love you to begin with. And it's causing a chain reaction. I'm feeling like a chain reaction. Like I can almost see these cups like tipping, tip, 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 tip. You know, like a domino effect. pouring your heart out, getting, I think you had a nice cry. Someone had a very nice cry recently over things that have happened to you in the past, and wrongs that people have done you, and you've decided at that point that you were not going to allow this to happen anymore, and you're not going to allow it to make you sad because they're running around smiling with their hand on somebody else's butt. You know what I'm saying? And you know this, and you're done with it. Done with it. King of Wands, learning from your mistakes, learning from read when people are lying to you. We can't always, but there are telltale signs, you know. For some people, they're obvious with it, and they think they're sneaking around, but you know better. I want to go back to this. I feel like I got this feeling as well, like this is you, this person's going to try to come back in here, but I see your bags are packed. You're done with it. You're already on your way to something new and something better. And I feel like I'm looking at the mountains in the background. I feel like moving mountains. You're ready. You're inspired by something here. It may be a new love, but I feel like it's not necessarily that. I feel like it's just a new love for yourself, respect for yourself, learning that you don't have to take disrespect and cheating or verbal abuse or any of that business in order to be in a relationship. And that's a dysfunctional relationship anyway. And I feel like you're learning that you're figuring out what a solid relationship really means and what it would mean to you. Let's get some clarity cards on this, Gemini. Knowing your worth. Feeling it. I feel like you're really getting into something here, something new. I don't know. I feel like it's maybe starting to exercise more, or starting for the first time, really getting out and exercising, feeling like you want to eat better, be a different person altogether. Somebody here, I just got the feeling that somebody here stopped eating meat. The Empress. I feel like you babied this person, you nurtured this person, and they still did you wrong. I feel like you gave your all. They might not even have worked while they were with you. You paid for everything. You did everything. You worked. You took care of the house. They wouldn't even clean the house. I feel like you're trying to, you know, the getting over it was easier because of their actions. This is what this feels like here. I feel like you are a very nurturing, motherly person, or fatherly, whichever you want to call it, but nurturing in the sense that you try to do everything for your partner. You don't let them, or it's not letting them. The problem is this right here. I'm guilty of it in the past. I've done it. You set yourself up for the fall because you try to do everything for that person. Oh no, it's okay that you don't get a job right now. I make more money than you anyway. I'll take care of it. You just make sure the house is clean. Then they don't clean the house. You know what I'm saying? They don't do the things around the house. So you come, now you get 1 day off a week, and you're in there trying to make up for a whole week's of dirty house. It's that kind of thing. This is what I feel like you had went through. I feel like if you could give that much love to somebody who doesn't deserve it, what could you do for somebody who does? You know what I'm saying, Gemini? For real. Ace of Wands in the reverse here. I don't think you're ready for new love just yet. I feel like you want it, but you're at this point, a lot of you are trying to just heal yourself, working on your body, working on your health and your mind, working on working on something, some kind of goal that the goals that you've been setting for yourself, that you know that you can do on your own. 10 of Cups on top of the 9. That's a progression, a positive, moving towards the positive. It feels like a renewal, new sense of love for yourself for sure. I'm feeling that all around here. Making up for lost time on with yourself. Not wanting to get into another relationship. That's not to say you won't talk to somebody or whatever. A tower popped out here and jumped out on the floor. I feel like there's one more card to put something to explain this at the bottom. I feel like I need to put a card there. Spirits, guides. What else? Oh, there it is. I feel there was one more card. Two of Swords. Wow. Right on top of it. So I felt like it needed to go there. Wow. I feel like Spirit is telling you with this tower that, you know, because this is the role for message from Spirit, and it's kind of connected to the I go like this way. You have your challenge, and it fades into what's benefiting you. Things that you've done or, you know, things that you may do that could benefit you, and that's what these are. And then it fades over into message from Spirit, and this is the extra stuff they're trying to tell you. I feel like I'm feeling really strongly that they want you to know that you had to go through this in order to recognize what you're worth, that you're worth more than what you've been allowing people, how you've been allowing people to treat you. That's what I feel like. This is just telling you, it's not a warning of a tower to come, it's the tower that already happened. So don't worry about that. I don't think that's a warning for anybody that a tower is coming, unless maybe you haven't went through any of this stuff and it's coming up. That could be as well, but I feel more like it's just they're letting you know that they didn't want to hurt you, but they had to push you over the edge to make you realize your worth, and that you're worth more, and that there's other real love out there as well. This Two of Swords, I was feeling need to come out. I feel like in the past you were under the impression you didn't have a choice. Like, you know, I think that person, some of you, let me know in the comments if this is you. I feel like somebody here that's going to visit here was when they were in this terrible relationship, they would keep saying things to you like, you can't do better than me, or you can't do good without me. The problem is here, and it's a saying that I love, I can do bad by my damn self. And that's what I think you ended up doing, and made that critical choice. They may have blinded you for a while, but you picked up and you took off, left the Two Swords from the Seven of Swords, the Two Swords left behind. There you go. You had options that they tried to embed in you, that you saying you didn't, so that you wouldn't go anywhere. But you got beyond that. Lovely, lovely. I'm going to pull some messages from the Making Magic deck before I start with the oracles. And there we go. Triple Moon and Self-Confidence. Triple Moon, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and earthly. Wow, I'm going to put this right here. I feel like it needs to go right there. And self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth. Wow. Wow, Gemini. What was I just saying? What was I just saying? I'm going to put this right here, because things had to happen for you to start to feel the way that you are feeling towards your future. Let me see here. I think I want to pull a Dark Mirror Oracle before we close the read. Remember, guys, if you haven't been here before, this is how I do it. I do my main read, which I feel like is Spirit's what is most important that people need to know at this very time. And then I pull oracles, and that's for these people that resonated with the reading, and everyone else as well. These are some advice and guidance from Spirit. That's how I feel about this, the end oracles that I'm doing. Okay, Spirit cards, guys. What do you have for Gemini? What advice do they need at this time? September 13th to the 19th, 2021. For their love and relationships. Okay. You have Fragmentation. It's number 9. I'm going to give you a grace card as well. I feel like one of those are needed here, Gemini. Strength. Strength. Face your fear. Every challenge is a blessing in disguise, a gift that makes us stronger, more conscious, and ultimately more alive. Love it, love it. I'm going to pull from the Queen of the Moon Oracle as well, I think. I feel like they gave me a choice between the 3 decks. They weren't specifying a deck when I was looking over there. Okay. I think that that's too much, so we'll go give that another go here. Look at this. Still a bunch jumped out. Okay, well, this is what they want, apparently. So weird. It was the same amount of cards. Okay, you have change. Let me move these down. You have change. Maybe. Fear. And beginnings. Ooh, I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, let's read from the Dark Mirror. That's number 27. Fragmentation. When rage is projected inward, destruction joins confusion and we break. Losing a sense of self as a crescendo of noise, a decrescendo of pain, and a prelude to nothingness. If I were to cut off my legs, would I still be me? If I were to carve out my heart, would I still be me? If my flesh would turn to stone, if my lungs were emptied of air, if my dream to fly were to be forced in chains and hanged out like an expired balloon, would I still be me? I fought and lost, broken beyond recognition, not by the shallow sight of bystanders who can pity but who can't understand. I cannot even recognize myself. Through the sobs, through the tears, and when silence finally comes, through the empty motions and the eventual conventional smiles. Who did this to me? I did. Maybe. Maybe not. What is broken can be mended. Not so that it returns whole, but at least until it tells his name anew. My name. And who will do that to me? I will. I feel like someone is very broken up about a past relationship, like very broken up. It's taking a lot more time than you thought it would to get over this person, or maybe that's the point. You thought that you could never get over this person. You told yourself that. What you think about, you bring about. Remember that, guys. And if you keep thinking that you can't live without a person, that's how you're gonna feel, and it's gonna spiral you down into chaos in your head. So turn the light on and move in a different direction with your thinking. All right, let's go to, I know it's easier said than done, guys. I'm just saying this is what needs to be done. Okay, number 35, we have change. Accept change. Life, like the seasons, is about to change. Take advantage of change energy and plan ahead. One of the truths in life is that change is constant. It is unavoidable and we can resist all we want, but nothing truly stays the same. It is better than to prepare and even direct change by setting intentions and building your personal power from the inside out. This is a great energy to be channeled in such a time and to be focused towards riding change with joy and ease. Molding the change into something that benefits you more. Okay, you have fear. Number 11. The time for courage is here. Fear is only useful if it teaches you something. You must examine whether your fears are old or new, useful or unhelpful. Fear blocks flow. If there's one thing that stops people from fulfilling their dreams or even getting things done that they want done, it is fear. Experiencing fear is built in, a chemical part of the way our brain works to protect us. Emotions such as fear cause the production of a whole raft of body chemicals that give us the best chance of coping with situations that need our attention to survive. There is a healthy kind of fear, the kind that warns us to keep out of a dangerous situation or stay clear of someone who instinctively makes us weary. However, it would be a rare person who does not have at least one fear that does not serve them, a fear that is unrealistic or untrue, or perhaps based on an attended experience or something that is buried so deeply we only see the symptoms rather than the fear itself. Most fears have been formed with the positive intent of protection. We need to separate that intention out and deal with it in a more resourceful and less destructive way if we are to create ease and flow in our lives. Fear has many names. Covert ones are envy, jealousy, codependence, procrastination, bullying, people pleasing, disconnection. More covert ones are avoidance, fear of failure, or fear of success. There is, however, a kind of antidote to fear, and it is courage. Fear will put up on an initial resistance to courage, but it has no real long-term power against it. While we can be fearful and courageous at the same time, and I think courage contains a mighty dose of fear, we can choose to face that fear and flow through it until we fear less and then eventually become fearless. The process isn't always graceful. Wow. Being held back, I feel like someone is resistant to change, maybe fearing it even. Because change brings change. It brings new things into your life that you may feel like you're not ready for. Okay, you have the number 2, beginnings. You are offered a fresh start. Your journey is beginning. Take the first steps towards something new. It is time to place emphasis on your health and well-being. Let's see if there's anything else that I want to tell you out of this. Whether we are asking for a fresh start in relationships or a new love, or are heralding the actioning of intentions such as better health, a new business, or the start of a new project, riding the new moon energy will assist us. Many creative people start new works on a new moon, and I personally, as an author, like to begin all my new works on this phase, even if beginning means simply typing up a cover page or outline. The most powerful of new moons for new starts traditionally are within the season of spring. So I'm feeling this is basically when this book, this deck is moon energy, and each card represents the what this particular moon will bring, and this is why it's some things don't sound like it's coinciding, but it really is. It's really about what the feeling of this is really about. Change is coming. Change is like is making you remold yourself, and I feel like there's a fear that's keeping you kind of trapped, feeling like you are caught in a time warp that's pulling you towards the change that you are so afraid of, and it causes this fear, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the new beginning is beyond that. Once you release the fear, know that change is a good thing. It will help you start on your path for a new beginning. That's what it feels like here. That's it, Gemini. Like, share, subscribe, please. Love the support. Would love for you to join my community here. Tap that bell icon as well for notification of future uploads if you want to. Have a great week, and I'll see you next video.